Assalamu alaikum.
Salam.
No one's here today, man. So I think I'm gonna cancel class.
Oh, what?
Yeah, everyone's just on vacation, man. Uh, I
Okay.
mean, you and I, like, if you want, like, for 10 minutes
Okay.
or 5 minutes, I could like go through like some lessons that you have a hard time with, maybe, or a concept that you have a hard time with.
Yeah, sure. No problem. No worries. I
Okay, is
can
there
do.
anything? Is there anything that you want help with?
Um, I think for me, what I'm really struggling with is the structure part. Like the vocab, I just know it's just more repetition. It's just, I think the structure part I'm struggling with a little bit, if that makes sense. The grammar part.
Okay, is there anything specific about the grammar?
Um, like the fa'ala, those seem pretty self-explanatory. You just saying the same tone at like the at the very end for each word you're trying to say. But I
Do you have a hard time with mudaf ilayh, the possession
I
possessor?
think yeah, I think that's what I would probably struggle with a
Yeah,
lot.
I
Yeah,
realized that even in the test, you made some mistakes too.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Assalamu alaikum. We're not gonna. No one's here today. Rehan just came right now.
Walaikum
So,
assalam wa rahmatullah.
so what I'm
Well,
gonna be doing.
subhanallah, the apparently the link is changed as well, and nobody knew. And I was like, I've been waiting. It's like nobody's accepting it. And the brother said, it's like, oh, the link is changed now. I
Oh,
said,
the link has
subhanallah.
changed.
Yeah,
Subhanallah.
Yeah.
yeah. I don't know.
Rehan,
It asked for like a passcode, and I'm like, I never had to put a passcode before, so I was confused.
Okay. Okay. There's probably an issue. Mm.
yeah, but it's about he sent the new one. Alhamdulillah.
Yeah, I've been waiting for like 15 minutes. I was like, "Where's
Oh wow,
everyone?"
wow. Okay.
Mm.
Subhanallah.
So, all right. I mean, we'll just quickly just do like a small revision. Just
Inshallah.
iPhone as well. So we're not gonna let's. So Rehan, you're saying that the mudaf ilayh, right? So
Yeah.
I'll just class today is going to be very short. Let's go until like it's 7:55, 8 o'clock. Okay, like 20 minutes class, inshallah, or 18-minute
Okay,
class.
sure.
So let me share my screen. Bismillah. So for all those people who just came in right now, just a quick revision today, nothing extra. So we have okay. I was going through the next lessons. Um, so what I'll be doing in this in tonight's class, brothers and sisters, is since you guys joined, if you guys have any weakness in until now in learning whatever we've learned, any areas which are gray for you and you're having a hard time understanding or comprehending, please let me know and I will elaborate more and try to make you understand it. So Raihan was saying that he has a hard time with mudaf ilayh. So let me get to that lesson, possession and possessor. It's very simple. Once I explain it to you for one time, you're gonna be like, okay, it's actually very easy. Okay.
To be honest with you, it's easy when you're explaining it, but then once we move away, that's like,
Yeah,
what
so,
was that? Yes.
subhanallah, Allah make it easy. So we have this lesson, okay? I think this is where it starts. Lesson number 5. That's where mudaf ilayh starts, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm gonna use a little empty space right here.
Hello,
So,
assalamu
wa alaikum assalam wa
alaikum.
rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Assalam.
I'm trying to join the meeting on my laptop. Could you let me
Mhm.
in?
Sure. Okay. Perfect.
Okay, thank
I'm have to see every 5 to 10 minutes. I'm have to see who joins because I can't operate two screens at the same time. So Bismillah. So Rehan, first question to you. Okay. Let's talk about English. Okay. In English, this is for everyone. We're just gonna do a quick revision. Whichever lesson you guys have a hard time with, please let me know. Rehan is having a hard time with lesson number 5, possession and possessor. So I'll just quickly go through that. Rehan, first question. In English, how do you say something with possession using the word book? How would you say Hamid and book? How would you say it?
Hamid has a book.
Or no, possession.
Hamid's
Hamid
Uh,
and a book. If I were to give you the word Hamid and the word book, how would you make a possessive sentence with that?
uh, He has a wait. He has a book like that. He
No,
possesses the book.
no, I'm giving you
Whose
two
book?
words. I'm giving you two books, right? I'm
Oh,
giving you two
oh,
words.
Hamid's book.
Correct. Hamid's book. That's the first one. Hamid's book in possession, right? This is all possession. And another way of saying it in English is the book of Hamid, correct? There's also
Right.
possession, right? So in Arabic, it's very simple, okay? We've established this part right now in English. In Arabic, however, it's very simple. There's also two different ways of saying it. So if I were to use the word Hamid and book, the two words are basically kitabun, number one, and number two, Hamid, correct? Hamidun. I'm trying to use these two words to make a possessive sentence. The first way you will do, first answer, is basically writing it this way. Kitabu Hamidin. Right?
It's the ending that's changing, right?
Yeah, we'll get to that. And
And that
another,
is and that is Hamid's book. It means Hamid's book.
yes,
Yes.
yes, it means Hamid's book. This is the first one. Is the second one is not related to Hamid at all, but another way of saying possession. Another way of making a possessive sentence in Arabic is through a question. So you do it through a question, and that is you put it in this format.
Whose book is
It,
this?
yes, whose book is this? Kitabu man hada. This is still possession technically. Kitabu man hada. So
Okay.
what we're doing in this class is mainly explaining this concept. Okay, so what we're gonna do right now is give me two words from the vocabs. Give me a possessor and an object, Rehan. Any word. Don't use the word kitab again.
Uh, what is it? Tabib
Tabib
or
is so that's obviously gonna be a possessor, okay? Because a tabib is a person.
and Sayara.
So yeah, okay, let's go. Tabibun. Every word in default form will be with a dhammatain, double dhamma. Okay? Default.
Mm-hmm.
So it will not be with an alif lam. Everything in Arabic, default, would be like this. Like tabibun with a double dhamma. And as we learned, you know this as well. The alif lam and dhammatain do not come together, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Or any dhamma, any doubles.
Brother, someone waiting on the waiting room.
Perfect. Thanks for letting me know. Okay. Perfect. So can you guys see the waiting room? You guys can see the waiting room as well?
No, she messaged me.
Oh, perfect. Okay. If you, I wish you guys could see it. The moderator's not here today. That's why I have to go back every now and then and check. I only have one screen in front of me. So tabibun. Tabibun is by default. So if I were to use the word kitab, what's the default for kitab?
Kitabun. Yeah. Kitabun.
Kitabun. Everything with dhammatin. Everything with dhammatin. You know, what's the default for bab? Babun. Right? So that's default. Now give me another word for and give me another
Quick
object.
question. Quick
Yes.
question. Is it for the names as well? Like Hamidun?
Yes, Hamidun.
Okay.
Except for the female names, obviously. As I mentioned, the female names do not have a double dhamma. They only have one dhamma. For the people who just joined right now, class, there was a misunderstanding today. I waited for 15 minutes. Everyone came in late. Due to the different link. It's not your fault. However, class is going to be very short tonight. I'll stop like around 8 o'clock. So I'm just going through revisions. Anyone has any specific questions with regards to any specific chapter, I'll explain it. So Rehan is telling me to explain to him mudaf ilay, possession and possessor. So I'm just explaining the whole concept to him. This could be a revision, a moment, you know, a lesson, beneficial lesson for you guys as well to revise. So Rehan, tabibun is the possessor. Can you give me an object now?
Baytun.
You said sayyara first. I'm sorry. Let's go
Oh
with
yeah.
sayyara.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Say.
Sayyaratun. Correct? Sayyaratun is the object, right?
Mm-hmm.
Object. Now you want to say, obviously in English, how are you going to say that? The doctor's
There's car.
The doctor's car, right? In Arabic, you always have to do this. So you take the word. So in English, what comes first? The doctor comes first, right?
Mm-hmm.
The doctor's car. In Arabic, it's flipped. The object
Okay.
comes first. The object always comes first. What comes first? The object. So if you're to ever tell me, making a sentence with this, and you're to ever tell me طبيب سيارة, that's wrong. Well, what's gonna come first? The object is gonna come first. So سيارة, سيارة, right? So we bring the سيارة in this sentence, right? Obviously, this is in default form, so you cannot keep it in default form. You have to keep it. You have to make it in this form right now. سيارة. See that two? It's not tun
Mhm.
anymore. سيارة. And now when you bring the tabib, the doctor, you put him right here. And the word tabib gets a double kasra. سيارة طبيب. The doctor's car. Is that clear?
Yeah, it's clear. Yeah. So will it always be like a double kasra at the end?
Always,
for
always,
the-
always, always, always. There's no excuse. Unless
Okay.
that word cannot have a double kasra.
Now,
For
could you?
example, a word like, a word like, you know, for example, I'm thinking of a name. Isa. The brother's name is Isa. Isa's always going to stay Isa no matter what. Isa is a type of name that never changes. So if we're going to say Sayyara to Isa, it's still going to be Sayyara to Isa. It gives the same meaning. Because Isa cannot change. It still gives the possessive meaning. Sayyara to Isa, Isa's car. You're not going to say Sayyara to Isin. That's wrong. Isa's
Okay.
always going to stay Isa. But for
Could
word,
you still say sayyara to tabib instead of tabibin?
no, you could say tabib, but in this class we're not doing that.
Oh, okay.
We're
Okay.
pronouncing. I told you, we're pronouncing every vowel. You cannot get away.
Okay.
If you do that in an exam, you're failing.
Okay.
Right? Anyone does
Okay.
that. I'rab is very important. This thing is very important. The vowel of every
We'll be there.
vowel of every final word is very important. So I'll give you
Brother,
two words. Sorry. Okay. I will give you two words now, Rehan. I'll give you a person and I'll also give you an object, okay? I'll give you the word muhandis, which means what?
Engineer.
Muhandisun. Default, right? And I'll give you an object, and the object is ibn, which means son.
Okay.
Now, ibnun. How would I say the engineer's son?
Ibnu. Oh, engineer's son. The Ibnu Muhandisin.
Good job.
Okay.
Ibnu muhandisin. Now, but what if I were to tell you the engineer's son? Now you have to apply the previous rule. Look at this. Over here, this double dhamma, right? Double kasra, right?
Mm-hmm.
If we to say the doctor's car, then over here, obviously going to be alif lam, right?
Right.
So what would this change into?
Single kasra.
Single kasra. Because double kasra and the alif lam don't exist. So if I were to say over here right now, the engineer's son, how would you say it?
The engineer's son.
Yeah, the engineer. I'm specifying the word the engineer. But say the whole full sentence. The engineer's son.
Al Ibnu.
No, why sing al over here for? Why sing al over here for?
Oh, Ibnu al Muhandis.
Connected. Ibnul Muhandisi.
Ibnu al Muhandis. Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
So that's mudaf ilayh, guys. It's in the Quran everywhere, right? Malikin nas, ilahin nas. Now, the last thing I would like to teach you is what are the four particles or
Brother Sajid.
Yes.
Assalamu alaikum. Now, before when you said tabibin,
Yeah.
can it be tabibi?
No, it can never be tabibi if there's no alif lam. If there's no alif lam, it has to be tabibin. Because there's always two routes, right? There's always
I'm not thinking
Exactly.
about al tabibi.
Exactly. There's always two routes. One route is either this or this. When you have this, then you know for sure the word has an alif lam. When you have this, that means the word does not have an alif lam.
Okay,
It's
definitely.
indefinite, right? We learned that before.
Yeah.
So now, perfect. Now, what are the five particles? Can someone tell me? Because I think this lesson is what everyone has a hard time with until now. Can someone tell me the five particles we learned until now that changes the vowel of the word that comes right after it?
Fi,
Fi, good job.
Fi,
One.
fi,
Ala.
la,
Ala,
Min.
min,
min,
li,
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 Ila.
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 I think that's it, right? Do we learn anything else? Five, right? Five. Five. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All of them have their own meaning. Fi is in, ala on, min from, li for, ila is to. All of them. So Rehan, again, since you asked this question, I'm going to use you as an example. I'm going to ask you directly. These 5 particles are particles that change the vowel of the word that comes right after it. So if I were to have the word bait, by default, what is it? Bay, Rehan?
بيت.
Baytun, khalas baytun. If I were to add fi before it, which means in a house, what would this change to?
في بيتي بيت.
Baytin. Don't say ti. This is not with an alif lam, so you have to say tin, right?
Mhm.
Fi baytin. If I were to add an alif lam, fil bay,
في البيت. في البيت. في البيت.
ti. Good job. So you understand it. Now this also applies for the mudaf ilay. Now let's take one of these 5 and bring it into this doctor's car. Okay. Now I'm gonna tell you, Rehan. This is translates as what? Sayyaratu tabibin translates as what? The
doctor's car.
a doctor's car,
A
not the,
doctor's car.
right? A doctor's car. A very specific translation. How would I say in a doctor's car? What would I add before it? Before sayyara.
في
Fi. Good job. Fi. Fi. Now, what did we just establish? Whatever comes after fi,
في
well,
في
say
سيارة
fi
طبيبي.
sayyara. No, you see, you're skipping. You're just saying sayyara tabibin. No, you're not saying the ta. What's gonna be in the ta?
كسرة.
Kasra. Why? If I were to ask you why, what are you gonna tell me? Because there is a fi before it, and fi is a particle that changes the vowel of the last letter. So how are you gonna read this right now? Fi sayyara.
في سيارة طبيب.
So what's the translation?
In the doctor's car.
Not the doctor. Why are you saying the for?
Oh, in doctor's car.
In a doctor. And da is big difference in Arabic. Is without alif lam. Da is with alif lam. Always remember that. That's lesson number 2.
Yeah.
So what is it? What's the translation?
In doctor's car.
In
In a doctor's car.
Even English doesn't make sense if you say in doctor's car.
Yeah,
No.
I'm
In you have to say a doctor.
in a doctor's car.
If I were to add alif lam, what's it going to be? In the doctor.
In the doctor's car.
In the doctor, in a doctor, in the doctor, the and right? Indefinite, definite. Very simple. Now, this is why you have words like in the Quran, bi, rab, bin, na, si. Now, we know the word rab means Lord, right? Right there, rab. The word bi in Arabic means by or with. Okay? B is also one of those letters that change. We haven't come across them, that's why I didn't put it here. B is also a particle that changes whatever comes after it. So B is there, right? The letter B, ba is there with the kasra. If I were to ask you, why does the word Rabbi have a kasra under it? What are you going to tell me? It's because?
What comes before it, right?
What is before it?
با كسرة.
B, ba kasra, B, right here. You guys say, just tell me B.
Oh,
B.
okay.
B means B means by with. Now, if I were to eliminate this B, and I were to have just a Rab, what will be by default? It will be Rabbu, right? Rabbu. Can you translate this for me? Rabbun Nasi. You should know it. I just told you, Rabb means Lord. What does Nasi mean? Lord of
the world.
the Nas, mankind. Nas is man. So Lord of the mankind or mankind's Lord. You could translate it both ways, as I said over here, right? The book of Hamid, the Lord of mankind. The Lord of
Mankind.
mankind. So when I add the ba before it, what happens to it? What happens to the ba over here? What happens to the ba? What vowel does it get?
What do you add? Aba kasra?
Yes.
Kasra?
Kasra.
Rabbi.
Yeah, Rabbin.
This is why you have in the Quran Rabbin nas, Malikin nas, Ilahin nas, min sharril waswasil khannas. This is exactly what possession is.
Is it similar to like Rabbis samawati wal ard?
Yeah, those are all the same thing. Those are all
Okay.
possessions, right?
Okay. Okay.
Um, so be ashabil fil. Now, there's a last example I'll do with you. So before we stop this, I'll give you two more words now. Okay, two more words. I'll give you the word. Walad, which means a boy. Walad, waladun. So obviously, I'm not gonna tell you who's the possessor, and possession. You should know it, but through translation, I'll give you walad, and I'll also give you the word kursi. Can you read that word for me?
Kursiyun.
Kursiyun is a chair. Waladun is a boy. Now, can you make this into a possessive sentence for me?
Kursiyun waladan.
Again?
Kursiyun waladan.
Why saying yun for? Why saying kursiyun for? What do we establish?
Oh, kursiyun, right? Instead of yun.
No. You cannot
Walad.
add a. You cannot add double over here, Rehan. It's kursiyu. Why saying yun for?
Oh, okay.
Because that's default. You gotta take it off the default form. It's gonna be kursiyu, like kitabu. We just did it right now. Sayyaratu. Did you tell me sayyaratun tabibi or sayyaratu?
Sayaratu.
So kursiyu, same thing. Kursiyu. And now how are you gonna say walad? What are you gonna say over here?
Waladan.
Waladin. Waladin. How would I say now if I were to add the particle ala before it, which means
The
on?
the
No,
oh,
I'm not saying al, I'm saying ala, it's a particle.
okay.
On the on the boy's chair. Ala. If I were to add this now, what happens to this sentence? How would you rate it properly now?
على كرسي ولدي.
No, we have to justify it, Rehan. Why did you say kursiyu over here right now? What did I say? What do these words do? What do these little
Kasra.
particles do?
Adds
Change
kasra.
to kasra.
It changes into a kasra, Rehan. Kursiyi waladin. Do you see it?
Yeah, I see it.
So remember, these particles, I'm always telling you, these 5 particles change. You did the same thing for sayyara. Didn't you say fi sayyarati tabibi? So this is why I'm bringing ala. Ala does the same thing on the child's, the boy's chair. Can someone do another example with me? And yes.
Can we do inshallah رضيت بالله ربا وبالإسلام دينا وبمحمد صلى الله عليه وسلم نبيا.
What do you want me to do with that?
It has, I think, the rules that we are covering.
مضاف مضاف إليه?
Yes, like وبالإسلام دينا وبمحمد.
Yeah, but that's not مضاف مضاف إليه though. It's all مجرور. That's all مجرور. That's all a jar مجرور. Yeah, there's no مضاف مضاف. رضيت بالإسلام رضيت بالله رب وبالإسلام. No, there's no مضاف إليه in the whole sentence. Yeah, there's no مضاف مضاف. But that's a good sentence for jar مجرور in the future, inshallah, when you get to that. jar مجرور. So I'll give another example. So someone else do it and let Rehan listen to it. And whoever has a hard time with mudaf ilayh, we'll do one last example. We use the word, for example, right now, bintun. What does that mean? Anyone? Daughter or a girl, right? Bintun, girl. Okay, bint. Let's use girl. And let's give a possession. Let's give the word hisan. Hisan, which is on default form. Hisanun, which is a horse. Who wants to do it? Who wants to give it a try? Make this into a possessive sentence.
I
Anyone?
can try.
Go for it. Go for it.
Okay. This is what is Hisa Nu? Okay, Bintun. Okay. So the Hisa Nu has to be first. So
Yeah.
Hisa and it has to be Kasra. So Hisani bin
No. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Make it into possession. So it's gonna be
Hold on.
hisa.
Hisa no, because the Hisa Nu has to come first, correct?
Correct. I wrote it down for you right there.
Okay,
Hisanu.
Hisanu binti.
No.
بنت حسان بنت حسان
Oh,
No.
no.
Bin.
Okay, I said wrong.
Bintin. Always
Bintin.
remember.
Okay, Bintin. That's the
Very,
one. I
very,
got it.
guys. Very important. You start off with a dhamma and you
Uh-huh.
end with a double kasra, or you end with one kasra, depending on alif lam or not. But you always have to start with one dhamma. Okay. Hisanu bintin. Okay.
But
We've
Brother
established
Sadiq,
that.
won't
Yes.
we add Hisanul Binti? Because
We could.
yeah.
A girl. We know we could. We could do it both ways. Is this change the translation? I'm asking for a girl's horse. A girl's horse. This will translate as a girl's horse. Totally fine. If we were to add an alif lam, the girl's horse. But I just kept it in this format, so we'll just follow this format. Now, Sister Isra, if I were to add the word min before it, min, which means from, what will it change in this sentence right here? What will it change? It will only change one thing. All you have to do is change one thing. That's it. You don't have to like change multiple things. Only one thing you have to change. What is that one thing you have to change?
That means min have to put kasra. So
Yeah, kasara. So what do you have to change?
So Hisani
Hisani. Good job.
Hisani
Min hisani
min
bintin.
Hisani binti.
Yes, that's it. That's it. That's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do for mudaf mudaf ilayh. That's exactly what we've been doing all this time. From lesson number 5, we're in lesson number 8 right now. They're bringing multiple mudaf mudaf ilayh examples. I want you guys to fully understand that. No, just mudaf ilayh. It's very simple. You could use your own name. Like, let me use my name and just add a door, for example. Sajid, Sajidun. My name. This is in default. And door, babun, babun. My door, right? It's my door. Babu sajidin. That's it. That's it. Babu sajidin. That's it. And if I were to say on Sajid's door, I put the word ala before it. It's a preposition that changes the vowel of the the immediate word. This will become ala babi, on Sajid's door. Does anyone, again, I'm here to help. Anyone still have a hard time with this? Mudaf mudaf ilayh? Anyone? Be honest. I'll give another example. Sorry? Sorry? Is someone trying to speak? Anyone? Let's do one last example. Okay? Who wants to volunteer and do it? Anyone? Uncle Salih, you want to do it? You here?
I always volunteer if no one volunteers.
Okay.
Okay, perfect. Bismillah. So Uncle Salih, I will give you an example and let's do it. Let's do it together. So everyone look, I'm gonna give two default words, okay? Let's talk about himself. So I'll write his name. Salik. Salikun. Default, right? Default. Salikun. And I'll give him a word like let's say Jamal, which means a camel. Jamal. We've done this way before. Jamalun. Now all you gotta do is make it into a possessive sentence. How would you do it?
Jamalu salikin.
Good job. What comes first? The object comes first. Not like English. Again, not like English. English is salik's camel. In Arabic, you can't say saliku jamalin. No, no, no. The camel comes first. Jamalu. Jamalu. Jamalu salikin. You gotta focus on this. No, let me get it smaller. You gotta focus on this and this, guys. Those two. Jamalu salikin. Now, if I were to, again, if I were to bring a preposition, Salik, I were to say like in your camel. His camel got some sickness, and there's some sickness in his camel. And I'm like, there's, or maybe there's some illness in the camel. So I'll be like, fi,
Fi jamali.
fi
Salikin.
jamali. It changes this to a li. Fi jama, it gives it a kasra. So now this is a big difference. See, it changes. Fi jamali salikin. Is that clear, guys? And that's exactly this is what exactly is in the Quran, guys. Look, Allah says in the Quran, Alhamdulillahi. Why is the word lillahi a kasra? Why is it a
Is
kasra,
this
guys?
What was the word before it?
Lillahi.
Hey. Alif Lam.
No.
Li.
Li, exactly, li. Li. Li is over here. It gives a kasra. Lillahi. I'm not saying Allahi, I'm saying lillahi, for Allah. It gives a kasra. Now, when you have the word Rabbi, now we'll learn this later in the future. We're not going to learn this right now. Rabbi, why does Rabbi have a kasra? It's still conveying the same message. It's still carrying the meaning of li. Li. This is why Rabbi has a kasra. Rabbil Alameen. Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim. Ar-Rahmani, Ar-Rahimi are all kasras because it's still carrying the li. Li. Li gives a kasra. That's it's in the Quran everywhere. Like so, examples like um, examples like, for example, Malikin Nas. Malikin Nas. That's the last example. Practical example. Malikin Nas. Can someone translate this for me?
Lord of mankind.
Lord of mankind, King of mankind, King, right? King. King. Why is the kaf with the kasra over here? This is a possession. B, the B. The B. And the B is قُلْ أَعُوذُ بِرَبِّ Rabbi. The B Rabbi all the way in the first verse. That B right here is being carried onto the next verse as well. This is why it's still the kasra. That's what these letters do. These particles, that's what they do. It does. It always gives a kasra. Always gives a kasra. As I mentioned this in the past. So don't get confused with that. Is that clear? So if I were to someone without me writing anything, could someone answer this? How would I say in Arabic, Muhammad's book?
Kitabul Muhammad.
Sorry?
Kitabul Muhammad.
No. That's totally wrong. Totally wrong. Kitabun. You said kitabun. That's incorrect. That's a zero.
Kitabu Muhammadin.
Kitabu Muhammadin. Kitabu Muhammadin. Muhammad's book. How would I say? Hamid's house. Hamid's house.
Baytu Hamidin.
Baytu Hamidin. How would I say slave of Allah? Servant of Allah. Servant of Allah.
Abdullahi.
Abdullahi. Abdullah is a famous name. It's mudaf ilayh. Look at it, guys. Dul la he. When the second you see with the kasra, then any word, you'd be like, oh, this is possession, obviously. Abdullahi, abd is servant, slave, Allah's slave. How do you say messenger of Allah?
Rasulullah.
So
He. Rasulullah.
Rasulullah, he. These are all possessions, guys. Rasulullahi. How would I say Allah's book?
Kitabullah.
Kitabullah.
No. Who's saying that?
Nasir.
You're saying it very incorrectly. We're establishing that it always ends with a kasra.
Mhm.
You cannot add a hu. You said kitabullahu. No. Kitabullahi. Everything ends with a kasra in possession and possessive sentences. Kasra always ends with a kasra. If you don't end with a kasra, you're doing something wrong. You're not making sense. How do you say Allah's throne?
Kursiyullahi.
No, Allah's throne. Kursi is there.
Arshullah.
Arshullahi. How would I say Fatima's desk? Last one. Anyone could say it. I want to see if you guys understand it without me writing anything. Fatima's desk.
Mif- Miftahis.
Maktabul Fatih.
Again, Uncle Salik, you're saying it?
Maktabu Fatih. How would you say that? Because of the
No,
Fatima
say
thing?
it will be a double
Fatimatin.
kasr. Good job. Maktabu Fatimatin.
Martin.
Maktabu
Would it also work if you said like Fatima's son? Is that like the same concept still?
Say it again.
Would the concept still be the same if you said like Fatima's son instead of like an
Absolutely,
object?
absolutely. Isn't that possession in English? Fatima's son.
Okay,
Now,
okay.
since you asked that question, do it now. How do you say that in Arabic?
Waladu Fatimatin.
Waladu Fatimatin, Fatima's son. Good job. Exactly, you got it right. Waladu Fatimatin, or Ibnu Fatimatin, Fatima's son. Fatima's boy is Waladu. Fatima's son is more accurate. Ibnu Fatimatin, Fatima's son. Good job. Now, how would I? Since this question started from you, this whole lesson, I'll give you one last one. Let's do this one. How would I say in Arabic? Your name is Rayhan. You have a car. Rayhan's car.
Sayyaratu Rayhanatin.
Well, why are you making the name feminine? Your name your name is not a feminine name. Rayhana is a feminine name.
Rayhanin.
Rayhanin. Exactly. Your name ends with a noon. Rayhan. We don't call you Rayhana. If you can say Rayhanatin, that means your name is Rayhana. Your name is not Rayhana. Your name is Rayhan. So Sayyaratu Rayhanin.
Okay.
Right? So that's how you say it. So again, I want you guys to focus on this, guys. It's very simple. I think you guys make it complex for yourselves. Like, look at all these. Look at وَذَلِكَ بَيْتُ خَالِدٍ, and that is Khalid's house. هذا بيت حامد. Look at the examples. بيت حامد. This is Hamid's house, and that is Khalid's house. All this is a possession, guys. All this is a possession. It goes on all the way till where we left off right now in lesson number 8. We're in lesson number 8 right now, exactly right here. Look, even in this example, they're doing it. All these examples, they have mudaf ilayh. Okay, so I want you guys to please do this. Practice mudaf ilayh, possessor. Again, just verbal. I know I'm 18 minutes, 19 minutes gone over my time, but it's all right. I want to teach. I want to make you guys understand. Someone tell me verbally. The mudaf, the possession, what vowel it will get. Just tell me the vowel name. When you're mentioning the possession by default in mudaf ilayh, which vowel would it get?
Kasratain.
No. Not mudaf ilayh. Mudaf.
Dhamma.
Dhamma. It always gets a dhamma. Dhamma. Good job. Dhamma. It always gets a dhamma. And now the mudaf ilay, what does it get?
Kasratain.
Kasratin or
Kasra.
kasra. Depending on what? Alif lam and without alif lam. That's it. That's it. That's it, guys. Mudaf, the
And
first
then
part.
for dhamma, it can also get kasra based
Kasra
on
if there's a
what
particle
precedes
before it.
as.
Yeah, what? Yeah, exactly. Particle before it. I want you guys to always remember that, guys. So last again, I've been saying last one, but I want you guys to fully. Those people who are making those mistakes, I want you guys to fully understand this, please. Last one. Baytu, baytun, baytun, house, baytun, house, baytun, and we have the name Khalid, Khalid, Khalidun. How would I say Khalid's house? For those people who've been answering, don't answer. I've been listening to you. You guys are doing good. Anyone else who've been making mistakes? How would I say Khalid's house?
Baitu
Sorry.
Khalidin. That's coffee. So it's coffee shops.
Sorry, someone said Baitu Khalidin, right? Someone said, I heard too many voices.
Yes.
Baitu Khalidin is correct. Baitu Khalidin is correct. Good job. Baitu Khalidin. So we have Baitu. Good job. You did do. That's it. That's what you gotta do. Don't say Baitun. Don't say Baiti. Don't say anything. No. Baitu. Khalidin. Good job. Now, sister, the same one who answered. If I were to add a fee before it, fee means inside. Inside. What will it change? How would you say it? If I were to add the word fee before it now, look, fee.
Fi Baiti Khalidin.
Good job. Fi bayti Khalidin. Khalas. That's it. That's it. Very simple. Fi bayti Khalidin. Good job. Anyone else? Again, anyone else wants to give it a try before we end the class? I'm here to teach. If I have to teach for another hour, I will teach if you guys don't understand. Whoever understands this, you guys could leave. You guys are dismissed. Whoever wants to do another example, more than welcome. I'm here to help. Anyone? Again, I'll give you guys 10 seconds. Anyone wants me to go do another example with them? Anyone? I want you guys to fully understand this. Please. Seems like no, everyone understands it then? Everyone understands it? Rehan, you comfortable with this?
Yeah, I think I have a better understanding of it compared to.
It's easy, right? It's very easy. You just understand the concept, right?
I think I just need to probably practice a little more of the
That's
fee,
it.
like those.
You want practices, guys? I'll tell you which page to go to. You want practices? You want exercises? Go to page number. The best practice page for this is. Right here. Right here. Yeah. Page number 30. This side right here. Page number 30. I'm gonna erase everything over here.
What chapter is it?
Page number 30, chapter number 5. I think chapter number 5. They give you 6 examples. They give you 6 examples, and they scramble the words very confusingly. Like al-qalamu at-tabibu. Now they're telling you to make that into a possession sentence. How are you gonna not at-tabibu, at-talibu, sorry, at-talib, which is a student. How would you say the student's pen? Qalamu talibi. Yes, I forgot to mention this to you guys. You see, I learned too. I forgot to mention this. Rayhan, for you as well. Look at it. Since this is mainly for you. Rayhan, you looking?
Yep.
Look. The possession over here. They chose the default to be what? Alif lam. Correct? You see that, right? You see the default is alif lam over here, right? Whenever it's the mudaf, the possession, it can never, ever have an alif lam. You can never put an alif lam. Never. It does not make sense in Arabic. You will never find any scenarios where there's alif lam. So when they give you default words like al-qalamu, at-talibu, you have to eliminate the al, obviously, and put it like this format. Qalamu talibi. For example, look at this example right here. Ar-Rasulu Allahu. How would you put this together? Rasulullahi. Good job. You take off the al. You take that off from the beginning. Rasulullah, he. Okay, so I want you guys to go through these examples. All right. Just go through them. Any questions you guys need, please ask me. Because guys, we're moving quite fast. Although we missed a lot of classes, we're moving still very quick. And so it's very important that you guys we move forward while you guys understand what's happening. If we're in lesson 9 and you guys still don't know what mudaf ilayh is, you guys cannot make sentences with possessions. It's very bad. We need to go back and revise. Or see, there's no point of moving forward. Is that clear? So inshallah, I'll see everyone on Monday. We did do extra for 25 minutes. If anyone has any questions, please ask. Ask in the WhatsApp group. The reason we made that group is for you to communicate with us. I could communicate with you guys. You ask me questions, wallah, I'll try my best to reply as soon as possible. I'll give you examples. If you need any help, ask. And I will send a voice note, send a recording so that you guys are able to understand that problem as soon as possible. Is that clear? Please ask questions. All right, everyone? Is it clear, everyone? All right. Perfect, inshallah. So I'll see everyone on Monday, upcoming Monday. Jazakumullah khairah.
Assalamualaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Jazakallah khairan.
وإياك.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
بسم الله الرحمن